Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Ms. Roth, for coming before us. I actually just wanted to build off of something that the chairman said in his opening remarks. He talked about making sure that America, not China, is setting the tech standards around the world, especially on the telecom space. And I guess I just want to start with a big picture question, just like, how would you characterize U.S. competitiveness right now in the telecom space vis-a-vis China? I just want to get your understanding of where that stands right now.
Thank you, Senator. I think we're in a global technology race against China. We need to ensure that we don't fall behind, because if we do, that'll lead to more situations to address, like rip and replace, Salt Typhoon. We desperately need to ensure that we win the global technology race, and part of that is ensuring that we have the best and fastest broadband networks in the world from which we can build innovation and remain the global technology leaders.
One of the biggest challenges that we faced and saw in recent years was just, China's aggressiveness when it came to 5G, in terms of the deployment of Huawei around the world. What do you think are the lessons that we should have been taken away from that? And how would you in this job try to make sure that we're pushing forward and thinking about how to strengthen American innovation, at a time of such competitiveness?
Thank you, Senator. I think there's a lot of ways we can do that, ensuring that our spectrum policy is as efficient as possible so that we can have the best wireless innovation in the world. And it's also ensuring that all Americans have access to digital opportunity, and delivering on the requirements of the BEAD program is one way to do that.
One of the things that we were able to move forward on is this $1.5 billion public wireless supply chain innovation fund that is at NTIA. I just wanted to ask, I'm not sure if you've really thought this through in terms of what your vision would be in terms of that particular fund. It's something that I've been very interested in terms of, how we can use this to potentially scale up, trusted telecommunications supplies, and not just in the United States, but abroad. But just wanted to see if you've given that some thought so far.
Thank you, Senator. Yeah, supply chain security is very important in winning the global technology race. And I'm very familiar with that program and the goals of that program in combating Huawei and ensuring that our networks are that our networks are safe. And I look forward to abiding by the law. That program was signed into law, and I if I'm confirmed, look forward to working on it with you in your office.
Look, one thing to keep an eye out, if you're confirmed here, is, there's been talk about what is the future of the Chips and Science Act, and this particular fund was one that came through that legislation. So, I do have concerns in terms of about what the future is of that type of innovative spur that we were trying to unleash. So that's something I just wanted to flag for you. And just in general, just thinking about how we can increase our competitiveness, our innovation, but also better protecting ourselves to try to prevent foreign adversaries from being able to exploit our U.S. telecommunications networks as well as the supply chains, as you mentioned. So, that's something that I'm hoping we're able to work together on. Last thing I just wanted to flag, just switching gears, I'm a father of a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old. I see your beautiful family here as well. The chairman mentioned in his opening remarks that you've been instrumental in thinking about protecting privacy for kids with the work on this committee. I guess I wanted to just ask for your thoughts here. Just can you speak to how you'll try to advance that sense of privacy for our children with the work you do as Assistant Secretary?
Thank you, Senator. I agree. Privacy is incredibly important. NTIA doesn't have a regulatory role on privacy. NTIA is an advisor to the president on.
And what do you think the president should focus in on when it comes to privacy for kids?
Senator, I'm not at the agency yet, and I'd like to, have a chance to figure out what the agency is working on, speak to the distinguished career staff But it's certainly an issue that I would want to work on, and I would look forward to working with your office.
Yeah, look, as I said, if confirmed, I hope this is something that we can really lift up. I think, a lot of parents are just just beside themselves right now and just would like to see some strong action. And I think, having a young mom, taking the charge on this, I think that would be a really strong signal to this country. Thanks a lot. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you. Senator Blunt Rochester.
Thank you, Mr.